Take your company right after you pass the wall. Forth, and fear no darkness. Arise! Arise, riders of Theoden! Spears shall be shaken! Shields shall be splintered! A sword day! A red day! And the sun rises!
Whatever happens, stay with me. I'll look after you.
Ride now! Ride now! Ride! Ride for ruin and the world's ending! Death!
So you must be wondering why we decided to play a small clip of The Lord of the Rings. We decided that we could find an ideal leader in King Theoden who was leading an army to uncertain victory or defeat, but you could still see in the clip that he was so motivated to lead his team. And his team was diverse in the sense that they were not just humans, but there were elves and dwarves and women also. And we really found it to be motivating in a sense that his team would do anything for him because of him being such a good leader. And this led us to questioning ourselves as to what it takes to be a leader and how a leader would deal with himself and a cross-cultural team that he has to face with at work.
Here's what you should do to become a good leader.
You have to know yourself, improve yourself, and manage the appropriate balance in your own personal life, and this is possible by displaying a high value of emotional intelligence. It consists of 4 fundamental capabilities.
So first, self-awareness. It's the ability to read and understand your emotions, as well as recognize their impact on work performance, relationships, and the like, with a strong sense of self-confidence. For instance, with meditation, or perform daily self-reflection, or also ask for feedbacks.
So the second capability is self-management, which is the ability to keep disruptive emotions and impulses under control, with a consistent display of honesty and integrity, along with the skill of adjusting to changing situations and overcoming obstacles, and also the readiness to seize opportunities. For example, a manager can set goals every day, every week, and also take the time to compare himself to his past self.
So the third point is social awareness, so displaying the skill of sensing other people's emotions, understanding their perspectives, and taking an active interest in their concerns, along with the ability to read the currents of organizational life, build decision networks, and navigate politics. For example, identifying others' emotional states or attending online courses like Mark.
And finally, social skill. It's the ability to take charge and inspire with a compelling vision, the propensity to bolster the abilities of others through feedbacks and guidance, the skill at listening and at sending clear, convincing and well-turned message, good conflict management, and building bonds outside office hours. For example, having a light-hearted attitude, like sense of humor, or improving your listening skills.
As a leader, how do you manage a cross-cultural team?
Well, that's easy peasy, guys. So here are the stages of group development. So the first stage is, obviously forming. Then we have storming, norming, performing, and what's the last one?
Adjourning.
Yes, adjourning. Excellent. So the first stage is forming. So first the leader needs to define the initial structure and mission of the group and lead the group through its agenda. Secondly, the leader must ensure future participation by all members by forcing entry into the group through participation in an icebreaker.
So the second stage is storming. Leaders must answer the question posed during this stage by skillfully turning the responsibility for the answer over to the group itself. Resolution. These leaders let the group be in charge of the task, yet stay present to support members and learning how to handle conflict together.
The third step is called the norming. The first step of the leader is to make norming immediately into a conscious and participative activity. The second responsibility that the leader has is to reinforce agreed upon norms during subsequent meetings.
And then the fourth stage is performing. So the leader's role is pretty well set. It is familiar and stable, even if flexible.
The last stage is called adjourning. The leader may have to become more directive in keeping the group energized towards the tasks at hand, including an evaluation of pros and cons. For the final set of activities, group processes mirroring the icebreakers used during the forming stage must be imposed on the group. These processes enable each individual to have the opportunity to terminate on an individual as well as a group level. Brief ceremonies such as goodbye luncheons, going away potlucks, and best wishes cards also help deal with the emotional and symbolic aspect.
We think we've covered most of the steps that are important to understand leadership and its characteristics when it comes to a strong, good leader with respect to himself and his team. And we hope you connect with us on the same wavelength. Thank you.